Yes.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Alright, hello everybody, sorry about that. Making sure I had all my ducks in a row, so to speak. Yeah, you know, one of those evenings is all. I think we're good though. So, bunch of baby ducks and dislocated is a point we have here. Welcome to it. Glad you guys are back. I see Flatman still in the general vicinity. Welcome back to the stream. Supporting here his former team. Really cool to see, you know, that support still. Maintaining the friendships and whatnot. Warms the old heart. But yeah, so bunch of baby ducks and dislocated here. You know, for both these teams returning from prior seasons, a bunch of returning players. A bunch of baby ducks have been around since season 2, so quite a storied team in their own right. I still remember casting them way back in the first Rookie Cup when Echo had just come out to the quest. Meanwhile, for dislocated, they've been around since season 3, so again, in their own rights, also a very well-established team across the last several seasons for both squads. So great to see, great to see. I know I love everything. I say I love everything, and it's true. I guess I do. I love casting the returning teams. I love casting the new teams, but you know, familiarity is nice also, right? I like the new. I also like the familiar. It's like a reunion, new season, but same people. That said, getting ready to start here in this first of 2 to 3 matches, depending. So I do have another cast that I will be signing up for if I can find it again. Gosh, my brain is just mishmash tonight. 1 second. After this, I do know I'm casting is it Bite of 87 versus Hexalink. I still don't know how to say the last. It's just apples? Apos? Hexopolis. And then after that, what was it here? the 15-minute mark of the next hour. I swear, I'll remember one of these days. When you're casting like, 10 different teams in the same evening, it's very easy to just forget all of them. A for Effort and Virtual Phantasm. There you go. Okay, cool. So yeah, I will be casting that one. I think Athena Storm will also be joining me for that one. So I'll make sure to sign up there. So the teams know, they know, now you know, I know, and guess what? We go to the start of the first round. Here we go. Welcome everybody, one and all. Alright, in the meantime, in the Twitch chats, Ivan Thrive, what's up? Broman, what's up? You're cool. Cool Whip, that's also cool, in more ways than one. What's up, Cool Whip? Color filled, no gambling, not on this stream, sorry. That's only on channel 1. Channel 1 will be live, though, here with some matches. Also tonight, as though lighting up the match in quite the fashion. It's fancy! You already know. Getting Iggy with it. Smells nice, like an azalea. There you go. There's all your puns. That's the rest of the puns for the rest of the stream. But that said, your boy James, and also stopping in. And, yeah, glad to see all of you guys. But I know, if you don't have your gambling, people get a little bit ornery. I made sure to enunciate that really well, because it's easy to go wrong. That said, nothing can go wrong there. Right into the goal. It's Brad. Oh, Brad. Gets this goal. 4 points on the board already in the first minute. Not too shabby. Roman saying dislocated, probably top casted gold team. Perhaps. Again, the reason why I picked up this match, aside of the fact, I love casting in general, is the hype votes. Hype votes. All the matches I picked up tonight, and honestly, probably 90% of the matches that I've casted this season, of my 40-ish cast or so, have been based on hype votes, basically. So if you guys aren't using them, you should. Hype votes and Channel Point, or Cast and Match Redemptions on Channel 1. Those are basically all my streams so far this season. A little bit of a self-pass, why not? Bomber Blast. Bomber Blasted Duck, oh, okay. Let's go. Over to... who's that? It will be Tyrant. Couldn't quite find it. On the other side of things, though, bouncing off the wedge. Bomber Blast, slapping it over to Stubbs, having it stolen from Whammy. And Whammy on the clear attempt will bounce right back to Bomber, however, and Bomber gets rid of it in a hurry. Brad with a nab. Brad getting grabbed. Brad with a pass. And now taken by Blast of the Bomber, but no bomb! No explosion, instead just the save out of there and a clear, as they will once again be lost in the trap where it's grabbed by Fancy. Fancy could be good. No, the island getting in the way. So whammy jammy right there, and watching it go by from Fancy. Whammy wishing that was his shot. Could have been me. Could have been me. But that said, nice start. Great start, in fact. For Dislocated. And, ooh, nice stun, Fancy. Getting down and dirty there with the brawls, though. On Fancy, I should say. A Serial. Over to Tyrant. Tyrant to the shoulder. And they've got their first goal. Stubbs gets it to go. There you go. Breaking the score and ice on the orange side for the Ducks. Also, it demands me asking again. Got any grapes? Bum 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 ba-dum. Ray Beans cheering on the Ducks. Do Ducks like beans, I wonder? To give them gas. In any case, they need to put on the gas here to come up from behind. Nice stun. Diving at the goal. Bomber Blast slap away. Sensed, had the spidey senses on Whammy Jammy nearby. Another good pick by Tyrant. There we go. So some defense paying off for the Baby Ducks. Let's see if they can turn it into anything on this side, or otherwise, looks like just a take back and a take back again. So back and back around the world in a days as Tyrant's trying to make the plays, puts on the brakes, puts on the skates. Are these Olympics or Echo Arena? I guess maybe both are going on right now, but that said, back into the bottom of the floor, taken by Fancy. And Fancy will clear it down. Already has that stack prepped and looking to search and destroy. Instead, they latch onto, who is it? Serial there. As Serial gets into the goal. Fancy with the maneuvers. Fancy having it stolen, though, by Bomber Blast. Now, the only thing here is the stacks kind of slow to get together for Baby Ducks. Otherwise, it was fantastic defense. They just could not get their speed underneath their wings. The wind beneath their wings. Or the wind, in that case. They still got 5 minutes, so plenty of time in this round to make stuff happen. They're not down by that much at all. Down the other end, though, Fancy is certainly there. A big brawl, a couple of them coming in now on the defense as it actually squeezes past the midfield. So there you go. The stack's a bit quicker, but looks like one of them got broken up for the Baby Ducks. So this does enable a few players for Dislocated to get back and contest this. Goal wide open at the moment. Somebody call Strem. That's got to be Bomber Blast trying to score on that one, but another move just missed. Now it's Bomber Blast, a great grab. How about that? Going for the one-on-one. The dive from Big Rome. Stunning the Big Dome. There's one of the repetitious puns that I just like to go to as they go down for the goal, missing the bottom of the pocket, and will be rebounded at the other side of the floor. Well, actually, maybe not. Eventually. Now, is it Cereal or Cereal? I guess Cereal. A Bomber Blast with a slap. And that's going to end up in the trap. Yeah, cool to see a Cool Whip here, by the way. I know Queen was saying Dislocated, one of her favorite teams as well. Got friends on this team, so I can imagine Cool Whip, you must be the same. You two are kind of twins after all, right? So, good to see the support here for the crew. But of course, me being me, you know, I love everyone. I have no favorites. Even when I have favorites, they're only temporary favorites, usually. But Stubbs there being stunned, otherwise that pass might have been a success. Good wrangle by Cereal, and Bomber Blast at last gets the goal. They're within 3 points, and there's still 3:40 in round 1. Love Dislocated and bunch of Baby Ducks. Well, there you go. Cool, cool, cool. Techno Wubs. What about you? What about you? I wub Techno Wubs. That's what it's all about. Also the Hokey Pokey. That setup here, okie dokie, it's Brad trying to find a pass to Whammy Jammy. Got Whammy Jammies and Okie Dokies and Hokey Pokies. But who's gonna get the next goal? Here's the question. Fancy with a duck move, but gets stuck by the ducks. As Big Rome slaps it away perfectly to Whammy Jammy, but oh mammy, it's off the bottom pocket. Couldn't get it to drop. So into the midfield it goes, and a bunch of Baby Ducks on this recovery. A little bit of a misread, though, is going to waste some seconds off the clock, allow the defense to retreat as Tyrant tries to pass, but beautifully read by Fancy, who couldn't quite get a clear, however. Now Tyrant separating, Tyrant passing, Tyrant over and on out to Cereal. Walking the tightrope from the backboard, practically. Also, Jay Good, what's good? That is Cool Whip, and that is you. First time chat, at least on channel 2. How do you do? Flower Log also saying, let's go bomb. Welcome, Flower, to the Twitch chat. First time chat on channel 2 at the very least. Athena Storm also there. Fancy trying to cause a storm. Disc is right in there, and it's out of there. And having a blast is Bomber. What a man, what a man, what a bomber man. Seeing if they can score here, because that would be a bummer man for the opposite squad. But no, locking it down and loading into the opposite lane through the tunnel. A lot of brawls coming in quickly. Bouncing off high. It's Fancy. What a save. I'm going to call that a save. A steal, really, but a save, an intercept, whatever you want to call it. It was a great grab. I'm always impressed by the reflexes you see from these players. Not only goalkeeping in the goal, but even in the midfield with some of these ridiculous grabs. It is a 1-point game. 1 minute and 20 remaining. Anyone's match. And a really soft touch there, but they still turn it over. Oh my goodness. It's Stubbs, the recovery. Stubbs now passing, but too strong. Never mind. They've got the lead by 1. What a bounce. What a roll. I can't believe that went back to him. Look at that replay. Look at that. It bounced off the inner lip of the barrier. That never happens. At least not much. And to have it work out into an assist is ridiculous. What a way to take a lead for the Baby Ducks. They are flapping their wings at the moment. Now seeing if they can go for another one. A 3 just glances by. Rebound, recovery. They're up by 3 indeed. 10-7. Baby Ducks. Time is almost gone. Is Channel 1 live right now? I'm curious. I was gonna say, one of the things I was considering doing... It's a bit awkward, but... hold on, I'll get to that later. It's gonna be 15 seconds left. This is an important joust. Whammy jammy. Wow, this is an efficient joust. Oh no, they missed the pass though. Fancy, unable to recover that. That might have secured the round for them, and looks like it will be the case. That was otherwise a perfect rollout just about. Had a chance. I mean, it would have still been tough because there was a goalie and they needed a 3. At nothing else but a 3 to tie. But still, had a chance. Regardless, bunch of Baby Ducks will convert on the win, complete the win. Kind of a comeback win, and it all started with that weird barrier bounce into the assist. Wow. Anyways, okay, what was I saying? Yes. Well, let me check channel points, or channel 1, if it's going live anytime soon. Looks like it's going live at 7 o'clock. Okay, well, I don't know if this is gonna work or if anyone even cares to try, but if you guys do want to go to channel 1 right now, I'm gonna throw up a prediction poll for the second round only. How about, I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock. Disc located. Baby Ducks. Because I can do that, right? Like, even if the channel's offline, technically, I can still start prediction polls. So yeah, okay, go ahead. Who's gonna win the second round? Not the match. Who's gonna win the second round? If you want to go and vote on channel 1, you may. Don't say I never did anything for you. I know how much you guys love the gambling, for better or worse. There's 2 minutes on the clock, so if you rush to channel 1, you might be able to finish that, or get that vote in before it ends. Oh, and we got a timeout, it sounds like, between rounds. So never mind, I even have a little more time to talk here. Okay, so I'm curious to see. We've got 1 vote, 2 votes for Baby Ducks over on channel 1, so at least a couple people listen. Again, this is for round 2. This is not for the match. So if you're betting, I don't care who wins this match. I just care who wins round 2. Since we're kind of late to start this poll. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it works. A little experimentation. I know it's kind of awkward, sorry, but yeah. Anyway, in the meantime, are my stats? No, my stats are still not working. I don't know why. I even switched it to the right things. All over the place here. Okay, let me see. Round 1 was 10-7 favoring Baby Ducks. I will fix it. There we go. And everything else, hopefully good. Yes, okay. We're mostly good on the stat line this time. Huh. 8 people went and used the prediction poll on channel 1. Go figure. That's more than I thought would use it, honestly. 9 people. You got like 30 seconds to vote for the round 2 winner. See, this was like a test. This is me kind of seeing just how deep-rooted the addiction to betting goes, because it's like, surely people they're not going to want to drag their finger and have to go and click on channel 1 and go find that, right? It's too much work. No, it's not enough. It's not too much work for you guys, apparently. I'm enabling you, and it feels bad. Oh, well. Anywho. First time chat from Ranga there. Welcome to it as well. Technowub saying, put me in, coach, I'll clutch. Snipe Dash saying, haven't seen Fancy in a year. I'm not sure if it's been a year for me, but a little while, maybe. If it has been a year, then wow, time flies. Plea F3, Flat faithful in his team. The faith showing off into a win. I mean, you gotta love it. Kind of a comeback win. Let's see. Papaya there, 2K on Baby Ducks, 11K on Baby Ducks. Wine saying, put me in. We'll go on then. Go on then. Yeah, we're still in like a mid-round timeout. Let's see what the clock says. About 2 minutes left. Or technically 1 minute, because they waited till the 60 seconds intermission was up. So either way, we're at 3 minutes on the timeout. I'm not sure what's going on, but there is one player currently missing on dislocated. So take that for what it's worth. I don't know if they're subbing or they're having tech issues or something. But they are missing one player over on disc. Let's see. Other shoutouts coming in. Ivan Thrive. Bet for Baby Ducks with 32k points on line. Smart. See, it's recognizing the, I guess, the proportions of how many points are for one team or the other. Not a bad strategy because, yeah, should Dislocated win this second round, then that's a lot of points. Oh boy. See, I feel like I gotta pull out Coachador here or something and start talking to you all about efficient betting, you see. Because when you put points into a channel point prediction poll, and there's no points or very few points on the other end, you're kind of hurting yourself a lot if you lose. Right? Because right now, there are 26,000 points for the Baby Ducks. Channel points being put for the Baby Ducks. 30 for Dislocated. Meaning, if Dislocated wins this round, there are two voters, who are going to get their 13k apiece, basically, from the Baby Ducks voters. Anyway. I'm not actually sure, like, 100% how it works. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. I have not actually ever used the channel point prediction stuff myself because I can't, because I'm a mod on the channel, but... Or actually, I think mods can use it. Oh, regardless. Point is, I've never used it before, either way. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm pretty sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. Anyway, let's see. Kind of expending most of the time out here. The thing is, we do have another match right after this, and another one after that, so... I don't want this to be one of the times where I cancel a stream halfway through, but we're at almost 6 minutes on our timeout now. When it's only 4 minutes allowed, including the 60-second intermission, so can't dally on too much. I don't want to have to skip. I really, truly don't. But if this is like one of those extended, like 15-minute tech pauses or something where they need to get a sub in, I'm not sure I could say that whole 15 minutes. Because that will severely delay our next couple of casts. So we'll see. If that's the case, I'll refund points and stuff, but we definitely need to start, like, now. If we can. You know, I'm kind of surprised, too, though, on the prediction polls that many people did vote in favor of Baby Ducks. Not because of one team being better than the other or otherwise, but just mainly because that first round was almost won by Dislocated. It was only in the last minute that Baby Ducks took over. Like, it was a close round, so I'm surprised that there were not more people voting the opposite way. Just, 50-50 or 60-40 or something like that. Who is out on Dislocated? Well, right now, nobody. All 4 players who were there earlier are now currently there. Although Fancy is in again, and now I'm seeing what might have been the issue. Fancy has above 150 ping sustained, currently sitting at 160, 170. Okay, so it's definitely a ping issue, which is super unfortunate because again, I feel like this means I may have to preemptively kick it to the next cast. Oh boy. Because yeah, if it's a ping thing, and again, Fancy is currently in the game. Here, I'll switch it over just in case mods want to look or something. Wait for it. Wait for it. I can switch, I promise. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. So... Yeah, yeah. This is the situation that's happening right now. Some sustained pingage. So in those cases, I definitely don't blame the teams at all for the pause. It makes sense. So no heat on my part whatsoever. It's all well and good. But again, because of this extended pause, I feel like we'll probably have to skip over to the next stream, unfortunately, because it looks like this is not getting solved anytime soon. And this is my first of 3 streams kind of in a row. So yeah. Oof. Oof. Unfortunate. Oh. In any case, oh yeah, and there's some maybe other spiking there going on too. Not quite sure. Hopefully, yeah, I didn't even see that. But so maybe it's a server thing, which again, doubly unfortunate. 'Cause I don't like having to cancel and or skip. But you know, we could be here for 20 minutes otherwise. So I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of you in here who wanted to see these 2 teams play, but I don't think any playing is going to be happening for the next several minutes. So, oh boy, I will refund you guys the points on the other end since I have no idea what the results of this are going to be. So I guess all you guys who did bet the 26k points with little reward, I might have saved you a lot of channel points. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, points are returned. Anyways, I apologize, guys. But yeah, we do have, like I said, in about 6 minutes from now, high diamond match in Bite of 87 versus Hexalink. I should probably figure out how to pronounce the second part of their name before I actually cast them here in the next few minutes. If anyone knows, give me a heads up. Let's see. Phenom saying there's some server issues. Oh, so is that like all happening right now? Like a lot of servers are dying, or just in general, like in recent weeks? Because I know ever since Christmas, it's been a little bit spotty, I guess I'll say. Alright, well, I'm sorry, guys. My apologies to a bunch of baby ducks and dislocated. Again, keep using your channel points, or not your channel points, your, whatchamacallit, your hype votes on the website, because that has been pretty much 90% of the matches I've taken have been based off exactly that, hype votes or redemption, channel point redemptions, so. Yeah, I'm sure I'll cast them again. These guys are pretty good about hitting that hype vote button. Sad day, though. Sad day. So, I guess for now, I'm going to go on intermission here. And in about 5 minutes, we'll be back with that Bite of 87 versus Hexalink match. Before I do go, let me make sure I didn't miss anything important in the chat or whatever. Okay. I think we're good. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to hit an intermission here, and like I said, we'll be back with your next match in a few. So stay tuned. All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to VR Master League Channel 2. I am Palidore, and I'm back with some more excellent Echo Arena action. Again, apologies to a bunch of baby ducks and Dislocated. We had to end that cast early due to some significant ping issues and timeouts and such, so had to keep it going for the sake of the stream and all that good stuff. But like I said, I'll have to catch them again soon, and I'm sure I will, because those teams both use the hype votes. That said, we are here for a much hype-voted match, indeed, in the Bide of 87 versus Hexalink. You know, I just looked it up before. Before I went live here, and then I forgot. Appalls, I think, right? Appalls. Boy. Here, listen with me, stream. Listen with me.
Appalls.
Appalls, yes. I am appalled. I still like, what was I said? Hexopolis better. I feel like it's a great name. So if you guys are listening to this stream later on, like, Hexalink, Appalls, good. Hexopolis, great. Just my 2 cents, though. But anyway, alright. A Bite of 87, about to score 87 points, says Broman. Maybe. Now, probably not, but maybe. There would have to be significant scoring, at least 67 on the end of Hexalink also. So I somehow think it probably won't happen, but never say never. Actually, no. I bet mathematically that's impossible. You know what? That's okay. Never say never. I like the spirit behind that, at least. So yeah, the Bite of 87 here, and then Hexalink in the it's gonna be really tough not calling them Hexopolis, honestly. But anyways, here in the Diamond Division, much anticipated match between these two teams. Hexalink last cast was okay. This is actually their first cast, sort of the season. They were cammed by one of our cameramen in training yesterday, but not actually casted. So this is their first cast of the season coming in, and it'll be great to see them. Roster of Duke Tygarbs, Jake, Not Richard, Slads, and Wombo Combo. So excited to get a look at them. This will be the second cast for Bite of 87. The last time we saw them was the last time I casted them back on the 2nd, when they had a 2-round victory, including a really sick round 1 comeback into an overtime, if I recall correctly, against Ace. You know, Bite of 87 really showed up strong in that game, and for that matter, strong on the season, because they are currently 4-0, as you see there. So they've had themselves quite the season. But indeed, not one to be, outdone. This Hexalink team, 3-1. So not too far off. Not too far off at all. Also, on Channel 1... just to keep you guys in the loop, so at the top of the hour, on Channel 1, Newton Dad and JG, and possibly others, will be casting Oceans vs. Instinct, Master Division match here in North America. That's on Channel 1 in about 30 minutes, so you can go check that out as well later on. And then over here in about 45 minutes, I will be casting with Athena Storm, A for Effort versus Virtual Phantasm. They had about 15 hype votes there, so I decided to pick that up on the VRML 2 streams for the night. Let's see. Kay asking about the channel points. Yeah, that's only on Channel 1 currently. There's a few reasons, because we are affiliate on Channel 1 and not... we could be affiliate on Channel 2 and 3, but we're not because of reasons and reasons and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, point is, that's all on Channel 1. Although, on that note, we did actually hit the threshold on Channel 1 recently of partnering. Now, that doesn't mean we're partners yet, but we can now, properly apply, because we hit, all the 3 achievements for it after this last month, I guess. So, I don't know if we'll get it, but, fingers crossed. Might be, VRML might be a partner on Twitch soon. Who knows? And that said, let's see, on the other end, Bite of 87 Hex. So, they're still waiting for, yeah, it looks like one of their players, the fourth, I think just got in on one of the teams. So, alright, we're getting ready to start here soon. This is why I also gave myself a 45-minute buffer before my next cast. Accommodate some of these things. That said, here we go, round one, about to start. So, I'm Palidore, this is VR Master League Channel 2. Welcome to it. 63 people here so far. What's up? Also, Lufu and Queen Anne, Superfly, Looney. I hope your Wednesdays have been fantastic. First joust, let's go. So, it's going to be picked up by that Green Pigeon. Green Pigeon, the hero from before, goes back through that door. Time. The first score. Nice start for Hexalink. Indeed, Nightquinn. Rosters are flipped. Are they? Are they? If so, I'm sorry. We'll be, whoa, nearly into the goal, but Swag War able to take it. No, you're right. They did. Were they always like that? I swear I had them right the first time. Okay, call me crazy. I'm gonna have to go back and verify. I swear, when I joined this server, that Hexalink... I'm so confused. Whatever, I'm gonna switch. Pally's going senile. I'm sorry. My overlays are now correct. I swear, though, my overlays were right. Now everything's wrong. I'm losing it, Twitch. I'm losing it. Nonetheless, it's gonna be Ryruff, seeing if he can loose it with a pass, maybe, following a few jukes. Down to time. Green Pigeon now from the bottom of the floor. Over to Ryruff at the midline. Now Ryruff sending it to the shoulder. Shoulder to maybe the cross. Nope, actually just getting double cross. Franzel able to take that. Some good stuns. A bunch of stuns on everyone, so no stacks actually able to get out of there. As that disc eventually makes its way into the bubble, and so do a few players. Swag War able to get there first. Passing it off to Green Pigeon. Green Pigeon, that ain't missing! No, sir, all cooped up. And 7 points for the Bite of 87. Beautiful shot there from Pigeon. The loss of sleep has affected Father Door. You know what it is? I don't think it's a loss of sleep. I've actually been sleeping pretty sufficiently. You want to know what it is? It's the fact that I've been sleeping at normal human hours instead of, like, sleeping at 5 a.m. My sleep schedule has been normal for a month. And I'm not even kidding. It's got me thinking all funny and fuzzy. That said, oh, a shot was gonna come in from Duke, but Duke having it saved by time. Now it will be Green Pigeon also, that deep clear. That's gonna bounce out of there a few different ways. Might be a setup from time. No, couldn't get there in time, but time being stunned by Richard. They have Slads on the back pass. Slads, they're able to take the disc, handling it from the back line, and working the way up the front. Defense not there quite yet. And looking, maybe just a bounce shot attempt, I think is what that was, but still yet gonna pick it up and throw it down. There you go. 3 points on the board for Hexalink, aka Hexopolis. I'm gonna start campaigning for them to change that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You know, I'm saying that does help. I'm saying it doesn't help. The fact that I've had normal sleep, it doesn't. Like, my head, my brain does not know what to do with normal human sleeping hours. I swear, even in ESL when I was playing, competing and all that stuff, most of my matches were played like on 3 or 4 hours of sleep because I was going to bed at like 6, 7 a.m., then waking up at like 10 a.m. to do the cup at 11 a.m. Like, I function on crappy sleep. Regardless, though, it's Ryruff here to time. Seeing if they can get back on the board after conceding that last 3, and nice pass to Swag War, but Franzel just doing a great job, but a better grab by Time. Now, Time didn't really have the pass there, just the boot, maybe a little miscommunication, had to get rid of it quickly as it sails towards that wedge. Time now overtaking, and Time sending down that floor. Now down the other end, the stack arriving first for Orange, but they could not read that disc. taken back by Ryruff. Ryruff being stunned by Jay Franzel. Into the midfield, and no one there to intercept, but a quick sack might get it back yet, and they do. Time will boost down the floor, trying to contest it, and a nice receive there from Franzel, but unfortunately Swagwar was right in the goal. Now passing it off was Swag to Time. Time checking behind. Hitting the brakes, and now waiting for the play to develop, waiting for the offense to spread a little bit. Jake in the chat now, not in the game, but in the chat, saying late. I'll see if you can put it to the, maybe, I don't know, are you going to come in the next round, or is this it? Are you done for the night? As Franzel does jumping jacks at the boot, just waiting for the offense to move. Yeah, well, welcome to the chat, Jake. Either way. Hopefully things are positive. Not on the test, but hopefully the rest of your night is positive. And that will be a positive shot! Positively, absolutely. I did that backwards from Franzel. Jumping jacks and then jacks it in. Nyquin saying, smart move. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. You know, the first time I heard that quote, I don't know where it comes from, but the first time I even heard that quote was a few months ago. It was Zach W., my team captain in NEPA for the Raptors. So apparently that's a thing. I've never heard that quote before, but now that's like the second or third time I've seen it, even just this week. So, yeah, you know, it makes sense to me. Move under control. That's how you get fast. That said, Franzel being dislodged there with a stun. Time tapping it over quickly on the bow tie to Ryruff. Ryruff backlining it. Back to Ryruff, though. Ryruff a nice catch under the armpit. And then the pits to the defense. It slips to Slads. And how about that? They'll slip and slide to the midline. Taken by Duke. Duke missing the shot there, and a quick obtained by, who was it, Time and Pigeon. Meanwhile, on the other side of the floor, there's Swagwar. Couldn't tag it. Rebound coming in. 1 point match here. And still 3 minutes left at that. Not Richard. May have been looking for a joker. I'm not quite sure. Either way, though, we'll slip it to Franzel now at the station. Swagwar kind of prowling there on the defense. Meanwhile, Slads slinging it over to Duke. Now, Duke over back to Slads. Slads lining it up. I like this passing. I love it, in fact. Oh, but the anchor, going for that anchor on the shoulder is what caused that trouble. Maybe didn't know the defense was in the area, so now it's going to be, oh, but Joker train this way! So incoming, now dislodging, and breaking out into a pocket goal from Time. And Franzel continuing to swim, and swim, and swim. Nyquin saying, Army. I'm assuming that's where the quote comes from. Okay, gotcha. Makes some sense. Slads there. Here's that passing again. I love to see it the last play around, even though it didn't provide them the points. See if they can get it this time. Nope. Just an interception, or steal rather, from Green Pigeon. That Green Pigeon now lining up a pass to Time. Time up the floor. Right lane to that Green Pigeon. They've got a 3-point lead. Less than 2 minutes remaining, so I'm expecting exactly this. They're going to drag it out to the midfield. Pull out the defense. Don't know why I said that with an accent, but I did. And Swagwar from the inverted position has the lanes available. And the back one available. They don't need to score here. 3-point win would be just as good as a 5-point win. But a turnover, not as good, but they turn it back. Time with a grab, and a grab again. Duke tie grabs, I guess. I'm not sure if that's who actually stole it, but they're going to get the goal, and they're going to goal it, and they're going to tie it at a minute 22. It's anyone's round. As Franzel continues to swim. This is the developing story that I'm very entertained by. I'm following it. Franzel and his jumping jacks and his swims. So, all right. Absolutely anyone's round here. Every score going to matter all the more. That Green Pigeon from the cloud. Oh, going for the old orbital drop there. Not used to that. Hitting Time hitting Ryruff. Back to Green Pigeon. The passing a thing of beauty, because that defense is playing tight. Or was, at least. But all the passes have been absolutely perfect. Don't jinx it. Blinks it. Sinks it. Time! Not a time sink, but they're up by 2. 11 to 9, 30 seconds, and less than that, in fact, about 20 seconds off of this next joust. So here we go. It is crunch time indeed. Slats quickly down the floor. 17 seconds remaining and down even more. They've got it. It's good. Duke ties it at 11, and for the second time in a row, I'm going to an overtime in an 87 match, courtesy of Hexalink. And I am not appalled. Not appalled at all. I'm actually Palidore, not Paul. But yes, here we go, here we go. What a match. I love it, I love it. Hype votes delivering as always, of course, this high diamond match. So everyone, buckle your seatbelts. I won't lie, my tablet's about to die. This could be very bad for the overlays. That said, here we go. Overtime! Sudden death in the first round, and first taken by the bite of 87, but right back again. They lose it off a quick train, but it will be a Hexalink down the floor. And quickly they go. A little bit of a misread allows opportunity for the defense to retreat and recover. Meanwhile, time they're playing on the back of the goal, trying to cover Franzel. There's Franzel with the handles and will unravel into time! The Time Lord! Seeing if they can keep this one alive for them, but back into the midfield. What a save. What a clutch. Gotta do it again. Otherwise, he does! Jay Franzel has it stopped by time! Twice! It happens, and the clutch after clutch after clutch, but it will be all too much if they have to do it a third time. There's no way, no how. It's gonna be Franzel again with a pass and another stuff by Rye Ruff and Swagwar. Oh, that's the stuff into the trap, secured here by that green pigeon. Oh my God! Dead! I'm dead! Time, and pigeon. Oh my God. Those were two of the sickest clutch saves, followed by the absolute nastiest three you could possibly score in an overtime. Holy crap. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that quite a bit. We're going over here to the score screen now, in what was probably the most exciting overtime I've seen so far this season. I'm just gonna let that one sit. I don't really have much to add. I don't. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like, right? Right? Oh, my scores are flipped. Boy, my scores are just not behaving today. Let me switch that around for you guys. 10 to 7. We'll get it going. Right, that wasn't even okay. That was 14 to 11, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 14, 11. It'll be right the next time around. There you go. Okay, round 2. Here we go. I hope someone clips that and just posts it wherever it needs to go, because, jeez. Time. Pigeon. I'm still not recovered yet. Here we go. Round 2. The green pigeon on the clear. Oh, man. Floored. Over there, though, it's going to be picked up by Time. One of the overtime heroes. Oh, that was an obvious one I missed. Overtime. Huh. In any case, nothing got overtime in that round. That's the one I was missing. We'll be here down to the green pigeon. That green pigeon, that is. That green pigeon down to the boots. Right Ruff. From the boots to the bow. We got bows. We got boots. Both teams trying to get into the trap now. And Slad's coming away with it. Going for the boot, maybe. But that green pigeon retains and sends it way down the line. And all the way down the coast, Swagwar gets the score off the backboard, and 2 points first, going by to 87. I'm so dead. I don't even know. That was like a casting high that I just got over. My words are gone. Time and Ryruff there, linked. Bite of 87 about to nab themselves another one. There's two gently put in by Swagwar. Well, that reminds me. I really got to plug in my tablet. It is actually going to die here. And so am I. Not even kidding. I'm going to have to literally stop talking for like 30 seconds to go get my plug. I'm sorry. Here, I'll put it on sideline cams. Be right back. Okay. They're going to score. Okay, now I'll be right back. Just in time for the merry-go-round. Okay, first score going for Hexalink. That's a way to do it. I'm back. We're all plugged in. We're recharging. Tell no one that this happened. I'm professional after all. Semi. Anyway. All right, back into the second round. My apologies, though, actually. Will be a score quickly. Oh, my. Swagwar. What a joust that was, and what a punishing 3 that was to hit. So they're absolutely hot. You know, I was wondering if there would be that mid-round timeout before the second round even started, just to cool off, you know, for Hexalink, because it was a tough way to lose when they had that overtime, and it looked like, I mean, it looked like it was theirs for the taking, you know? So I was thinking maybe timeout, but none happened, and that's why this is happening, because all that momentum that Bite of 87 had built in overtime, they have absolutely carried it here into round 2. They're up by 10 now, and that's only been 3.5 minutes is the thing. Pally gone. Pally back, Phaedon, don't you worry. That said, into the tunnel here. Not Richard, not a worry, hopefully for them. They, you know, it's rough being down by double digits, but when you got this much time left, again, you know, this is plenty. This is plenty. If they can score there you go. Just one at a time. You got to take it one at a time, and a few minutes later, it'll be back to a pretty close game if they can just do that once again. You know, in round 1, they made the nice miniature comeback there to force overtime, but yeah, it's always one score at a time. But definitely have to be careful and not allow too many more scores. They really got to clamp down hard on defense, because they do have a little bit of a mountain. Maybe not a mountain, but you know, at this juncture with 5 minutes, a molehill. Okay, they've got a molehill to climb. It will be a mountain if they are mounting that lead once more. Climbing. Actually, no, flooring it for the bottom pocket this time. It's back to a 10-point. What was going on here? What was this? Did anyone catch that? Were they riding the barrier like a mechanical bull? What was that? Anyway, 14 points. Let's go. So we'll be not Richard anchoring off, trying to evade that stack from 87. Slads the handles. Slads uncontested for the meantime. That back stack still trying to gather, and there they are, but hitting the brakes. Oh, but so did the stack. Look at this smart play from both sides. Like, really methodical considering how fast everyone's going. The passes, perfect. The finish, perfect. And they've worked it in for the... And shout out to Jake, who just entered the game, I'm realizing now. And then proceeded to ride the goalposts like a mechanical bull. I don't know what's happening in this stream. I'm not even sure if I'm here for it, but it's momentarily funny. You know, a little bit of back and forth bull riding action, I guess. This is Echo Bullrina. Oh, that was horrible. Pun. Over here, though, it's going to be Ryruff, and never mind. To the other side of the floor, where it'll be taken by that green pigeon. That green pigeon eyeing down to the backboard, potentially even the corner slice of a pass. There it is, the corner. Corner to the back, perhaps. Nope, just going to swing around the goalpost there. Or, sorry, the that right post. Just drag out the defense a little more. Look at that, picking him apart. But, oh, brought it around the front. Time got too lax with it, and that cost them the goal opportunity, at least for that particular play. They still have a rebound, but not for too long, as it's going to be Jake finding the disc, and Jake down the floor. Duke, Richard, all there at once, and launching for that disc on a slapper through the tunnel. Back to the bite of 87, perhaps, as a deep, deep shot. Could it be? No. Missing, dinging. Rebound to Jake, inverting and clearing in his own right into an intercept. Once again. Now that green pigeon from up high, right to the backboard, and softly, calmly sunk for the 10-point lead again. Honestly, it was for Hexalink, it was just the first 3-4 minutes or so that really got them in this hole. Because otherwise, the last few minutes, it's basically just been a series of goal trading, right? That 10-point lead that Byte keeps hanging on to. So really, it's just that negative momentum they had coming out of overtime. I think is just what costs them, at least for now, the round. I'm not saying it's over yet, because it's not. But you can see, they're playing much better here for Hexalink now compared to the first several minutes. Like, they've gotten refocused into the game. So you like to see that for them. Unfortunately, it's just, again, the time situation, as it does miss on the 3. Duck from Richard will not buy the possession back, though, as Swagor gets a clear right tunnel. Now Duke and Richard down the floor. Have to get rid of that quickly. 3 players all contesting from blue. And another slapper of a clear. And a lot of stuns in the midline. Now this could open up an opportunity, maybe. Only Ryruff is there. A couple of players, Jake and Richard, able to link up. They do have that back pass still available to Ryruff if necessary, and Green Pigeon well aware of that, I'm sure. And, ooh, nice. Ooh, Ryruff. Doing some work there on the stack and really split them up with a lot of time now to spare for Time and Co. So good job by Richard to buy this off-balance defense, and does get them the 3. Swag War, a nice hit, nice touch. But again, I will credit Richard, or no, Ryruff? Richard? Ryruff? One of the R's. For breaking up the stacks in the back line. You see, I'm old. I can't remember, even though it was 10 seconds ago. But you know what I mean. That stack breakage was actually key to that whole offense developing there. Slads here from the back line. Seeing that time is just about out, maybe a self-pass will bounce to the opposite side of the bubble. But yeah, bite of 87, about to reach that 20-point mark potentially here. They don't have to, but they can. And, oh, nice steal from not Richard. Down it goes. The stack's already on the recovery. An open goal, bit too high though. And just couldn't quite find their offensive flow for a lot of this round. But we'll be back to Jake. Jake to Slads and anchoring, throwing down. And they've got their 8th points with 30 seconds remaining. Lufu saying 87 always has to hit the OTs to make the watchers happy. You know, I'm not sure if... I mean, it makes me happy. But I'm not sure if it makes me healthy and safe and it's good for me. You know what I mean? Like I was getting heart palpitations. I don't know. That said, proclaiming one last goal indeed will be Slads to end the round and bring it back to single digits. But bite of 87, man. They did it again. Overtime clutch. I mean... Granted, it was Hexalink who brought it to the overtime. But then when it mattered, Time saved it. Time saved it. Green Pigeon aced it. So with that, end of the round of what was a stellar match in the stellar first round. That was just ridiculous. I'm still so in love with that overtime. It was so good. It was so good. But yeah, that's it for that one. Oh yes, my scores. I'm sorry. They're just not cooperating. I gotta manually update all night, looks like. 18 to 10 on round 2. I will fix it for you guys. There we go. All right, perfect. So, that aside, that is it for this stream, and it actually ended, let's see, right before the 7 o'clock mark of my time. See, I did get another match scheduled, and I had them reschedule for 15 minutes later, just in case. Like if this went to 3 rounds, it would have made me look big brains. So, you know. Anyway, next match here on Channel 2 will be A for Effort versus Virtual Phantasm. That was a 15 hype vote match, I believe. So I picked that up here on Channel 2. Over on Channel 1, in about 1 minute, actually. So if you guys are still here, I'm going to go raid you to Channel 1 real quick so you can get, I think, bonus channel points. And also catch Oceans versus Instinct, which is happening. So, here you go. Raid. Arena VRML, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Go, be gone, be merry. Go watch your master match. And then if you want to watch the next one that I'm casting, A for Effort versus Virtual Phantasm, that's going to be here in about 15 minutes. So you got the choices, but go catch Masters on Channel 1 and have some fun. Yeah. I've been Palidore. You've been great. Be happy, healthy, safe, and good to each other. And I'll see you again in a little bit. GG's. VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.